Good morning. This is Shantae with Brown Sugar Talks Under Black Undercurrents. I know I said I would cut this story short, the show short. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue yet because I have not set up the situation. I dreamed about it last night though. I was like, I could do the camera this way, maybe turn it that way, and then just like do it on the camera, and like that's what I dreamed about. I dreamed about it. I don't know if this situation will work, but I will be experimenting today. I don't know. I think thinking Thursday, I'm thinking about just nothing for real. I saw a couple things, like something that just like got me is just like if I had the support and everything, like how it would be. Like this is where I thought we would be, and it's like, man, we didn't get there, So how do I get there now? Like, what is it that I need to do to get there now? So I know it's like the same shit every day. Like, Shantae, what are you gonna do? What are you doing? You're working, darling. You're working. So keep doing it. Keep fucking doing it. Hold yourself up. Hold yourself accountable, I don't know. I thought about just a lot of stuff yesterday. I thought about different races and how we influence each other, how we affect each other, and what our different goals are, and how one thing in life would be something that you would want to be or do, I don't know. It's just like some things in life you just want. Yesterday I felt like somebody was mad because I said what I said about like the racism I had in college, and that maybe I don't feel like I feel like something towards white people. It's like, no, I just feel something towards all people that don't like me for no apparent reason. It's not just white people, it's also black people. I know people would take parts of your story and be like, no, this is what she meant. She's a racist. And it's like, no, that's not what I meant. I mean, I was still so affected by just good people. Like, that's what I'm trying to say, good people. Because I also had issues with Indian people. I had issues with black people. I had issues with white people. At some point, I snapped on all of them. And probably some of the wrong people, it's like, man, I'm sorry, but that's just how I felt. Like, it's just like at this moment in my life, I'm fucking tired of this shit. Like, it's like I cannot take it's any more of it, because I have not even, like, with the situation with the black people that started first, because you're not good enough. You're not good enough to be here. You're from East St. Louis. Look at you. Your mama didn't care for you. Your daddy didn't. And it's like, no, but I had a loving family. At least I thought I did, And so, I was like, man, dude, I just left problems. And then I get here, I got more fucking problems. Like, man, fuck this, So it's just like I just had to kind of break away from all of it and just like become my own entity. And then when I broke away from it, I got backlash about my art and stuff like that. That was a horrific part of my life too, like where I'm just like, I can't reproduce everything I need to because I have to keep moving. Like I don't have the time to sit down and think, because my teacher was like, you have a whole series, now I want to see your series move into something else. And as a person, black person, first time artist, he's the first person to support me, the very first person to support me as an artist. Not even my art teacher supported me as an artist, because I didn't even work for her, So it's like I get there and the first person to support me, I let him down because I was just like, I don't know. Like I felt like it was such an immense pressure to like try to produce something outside of it, And it could be excuses, but it was just like a big pressure. I was just like, what the fuck now do I do? I spent so much time in the library reading and different stuff like that. I just had no clue of what to produce as an artist. And then to also just leave a department that was racist and then move into a department where people were jealous because the teacher gave me more attention than he gave them. And, I don't know. I appreciated him, though. I really did. I appreciate everything about him. And then other teachers didn't like me either. They were like, no, fuck you. Well, one teacher. It was just not other teachers, just one. Didn't like me. And he showed it. He told me. He was like, yeah, get away from me. I saw him at an art fair. He's like, get away from here. Like, oh, my God. Like, what the fuck is it? Like, what have I done to these people? And I'm telling you, half the time I wouldn't even have conversations with people. I was a girl who wanted a relationship. Like, I wanted a boyfriend all the time, you know. But I never had one all the time, you know. It's just like I just wanted that connection at that point with somebody. You know, I didn't know what else to do. So then I get out, and then I hit more issues with black people. I meet a girl who's like, I moved to Texas. And this girl, well, dealing with the white people at work, you know, like, man, this some shit right here. Then I moved to Texas, and I'm just like natural. People are mad at me because I'm natural. I don't have a perm. They can't do my hair. Then this girl, she got mad at me because I went to college. So she was like, that was a year or two of just like somebody just always in my ear about every fucking thing. Look at what she got on. Look at how her hair look. Look at her face. Look at her teeth. Look at her body. Like, it was just like everything. And then she would just end it with, and you one of them college bitches, ain't you? Second time somebody hit me with the college bitch shit, I was like, whoa, this shit is like, and I'm by myself. Like, it's like you by yourself. Like, why do I have to keep facing this bullshit with people, you know? So then, I already had issues with Indian guys, like, just, like, wanting to fuck you all the time. Like, it's like, you know, you could just be walking down the street, they want to fuck. If you know, and I'm talking about, I'm actually going to interviews and shit. They want to pull over and be like, hey, like, solicitation. Like, I'm not here to fuck you. Like, I don't know why you think that. And then I realized somebody told me about the book or whatever, like, about that people get in different countries about black people and stuff, and what we offer and what we don't offer, and stay out of the hood and the ghetto and stuff, you know. It's like, damn, you know. So I don't know, I think I have had my issues, but that doesn't mean that I like look at a race and I'm just like, oh my god, like, these people are just white, or this person is, I do look at people though and be like, yeah, this person could be here to cause me a problem. Like, and that's black and white. So now people can actually attest to that part. Because I have actually just said to people, or, you know, I think you're here to steal from me. Or I think, you know, it's like now I'm just like, fuck it. Like, just say what the fuck I want to say. Because if you're here to destroy something in my life, it's like, just leave. Like, I know that what you want is not what I want, you know. And that's the whole thing. It's like, I don't have it to offer you. I don't have it. Like, I gotta hold it and bottle it up somehow. It's mine. All this is mine. Every part of it is mine. So, I don't know. I guess it's like, that's what the thing is. It's like, man, I don't know. I even had issues with a gay guy. Like, he was gay and racist. And I was like, well, how the fuck you gonna be gay and racist? Like, that shit don't even go together. Like, how the fuck? Like, it's like, motherfucker, I'm for you being gay, but I'm against you being racist. So it's like, it's like, that a yes or a no? Is that a positive or a negative? You know, I started thinking of that motherfucker as numbers. I was like, shit, is this a negative, or is it a positive, negative? Is it a positive, positive? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, do I deduct from this motherfucker, or do I add to him? You know, I was just like, man, this shit, I didn't even fucking know. I was like, man, dude, God has shown me some people just like, man, why would you be gay and racist? Like, it is like, I could not even believe. I never met another gay racist person though, just to be clear. But when I met him, I was like, dude, you gay and racist? Like, I don't get it. I did not fucking get it. Texas showed me a lot of shit. You know, I was just like, whoa, you gay and racist. So I didn't know how to help him. I was just like, fuck it, I can't even support you. Like, I just stay away too, because I don't know. Like, I don't know. You know, we could, you know, I don't know. Like, I think I need to move my desk, because you could possibly, you know, saying inside want to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like gay and racist. I was just like, whoa, what the fuck? You know? And so if I say something about that, somebody might even take that and be like, she does not like that. It has nothing to do with gay people. Like, I've been around gay people a long time, you know? But the racist stuff, I was like, hell no. The only reason I actually could relate to the racist is because he told the truth. And then when he told the truth and we asked him questions, he was fucking confused. You know, that shit was funny to me. I was like, this dude cooler than a motherfucker, you know, like, cause it was like, we sitting there in the class and he like, yeah, I think Mexican people shouldn't be in America. You like, man, okay, that's different. Like, what the fuck? They haven't even done shit, So then he was like, yeah. And then the teacher was like, but isn't your company 80% Mexican guys? And he was like, yeah, it is. And so he said, well, what happens if they all go back to Mexico? He's like, what happens to them? And he was like, he was dumbfounded. He was like, well, I'll just get somebody else. And then the girl was like, well, black people ain't gonna do that shit. And so she was like, because black people have education, like we doing more shit with ourselves or whatever, like she ain't say shit, but she was like, we just doing more. So it's like a lot of black people not gonna want to work that job, they not gonna want to do that. And so he just sat there for real, like, what? Like, he was dumbfounded. Like, he did not know the answer. You know what I'm saying? So he against all these people. He against these people. And so I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure at that moment where he had to like really think about it and change, because then he even still he still would come back to class and talk to us, you know what I'm saying? So that taught me that day, like, I don't care where you at in life, I don't care how much money you make, you still got shit to learn from people. And so I just like the idea that he was in there. He was open in, he was ready to learn, and it was like, okay, that's good, but again, a racist, she's like, man, this shit, y'all be serious, don't you? And he let us know, like, yeah, it's why I don't like Hispanic people, and this is why I don't like, you just like, whoa, let's be known. But then I found out that the two girls in the classroom, they were like against my color. Like, I was just like, I didn't even, that was a new one too. Like, I had just come from the whole, situation with the racist gay guy. Then I get into the classroom with these women. I'm thinking, because I taught my students, I was like, in life, as you rise, like, you will be able to meet people that's like on your level, and like they can think like you and talk like you and speak like you, And so I lied to him. That's why I be like, I don't even want to be no teacher no more, because that shit ain't true. So then it's like, okay, and I didn't mean to lie to him. I thought I was actually telling him the truth. But anyway, so I get into the classroom, and the girls, they look at me and they say, well, we wouldn't want you to be a part of our family. But my grandmother wouldn't want you to be a part of our family because you too dark. And I was like, what? What the fuck? So then even the lightest girl, like the one of them, look, she was like creamy light, and then the other one was like brown light skin, So I don't know how to really tell you. Creamy light and brown light skin. Some people might know what I'm talking about. So we get to the point where the girl is like telling me that, well, I'm like, I know I always tell this story, like, I don't want to be a part of your family though. Like, I didn't even talk to your cousin. Like, I'm not even into guys that way. Like, I don't even know if I would like your dude, like the dude in your family, And so I was just like, man, this is crazy. Like, then they was like, well, you got to be lighter than a brown bag and stuff. And it's like, that's all the shit that my people went through. Like my aunt, because she dark skinned, and my sister, she dark skinned. And it's like, people just always got some shit to say about somebody's skin, knowing they prettier than them bitches anyway. Like, they be prettier than them, and you got nerve to say something about their skin. Like, I'm talking about pretty skin, pretty features. Then it's like they pretty, like the way they handle themselves, and the way they take control and all, just pretty. It ain't nothing about dark skin. It's like, man, I wish people would try to stop trying to take that confidence away from somebody because of their skin color. And it's like, don't try to take that confidence away from her. That girl bad as hell. Like, you just look at him like, she is gorgeous as fuck. Like, her hair and shit. My sister is an anomaly to me because her hair is like wavy. Like, it's like beach waves. Like, if she don't put nothing in her hair, it's like her natural. Mine is like a coily curl, hers is like a loose curl. Like, what the fuck? Like, how she get that? Like, we all got, like, okay, well, we don't have the same DNA, but it's like, man, she, her daddy did, like, man, come on, like, why couldn't I have the beachy waves or whatever, But yeah, it's just like, why the fuck do people do that shit? And so I'm just like, that's what made me like just start to analyze people and like the shit they do and like where they come from and all that different shit, So I don't know. I don't know. I have been mean. I have, and I ain't been that motherfucking mean. Not mean to the point where somebody have to, think that they I don't know. I just have not been that mean. I'm just not that mean of a person. I don't even know how to be mean no more. Like, it's just like, I really be fucking trying. And I just went off on my friend. Like, I'm just snapping on my ex-friend,